There we go. Now it's on. Thanks, Terry. I had it on mute because I was doing videos. The hell? I think my lid's on right. Holy shit. Yeah, I keep forgetting to turn it off or mute it when I start to do shit. Oh, no, I don't know what I was doing. What's up, 300? Man, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I thought I had time. I went in there, made coffee, was talking to my wife. What's up, Brandy? I'm glad I didn't go ahead. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I was going to take a nap. I was like, no, I'll go make coffee and get ready. And then, shit. Somebody messaged me and asked me if I was going to do the stream. What's up, TY? Man, it's been a day. Had to go into work an hour early. How are y'all doing? You don't need to hear my silly shit. I mean, you'll hear my silly shit, but not that silly shit. I keep running people off two at a time. That's weird. Yay, he's going to stream. Oh, shit, he's streaming. Let's leave. Hope everybody's healthy. It's always a busy week. I mean, look how long it took me to respond to you. And I had to do that while I was in a parking lot waiting to pick up my granddaughter. But yeah, it's always busy. Temperature wise, it's getting there. We're in our rainy part. We'll get rain for this month, and then it probably not much after that. Oh, you're welcome, man. Yeah, I hadn't forgot you. I just hadn't had time, and I needed to sit there and actually pay attention and focus to the response to your question. I didn't just want to say, yeah, no, yeah, okay. When someone asks me something like that, I figure they want a question I obviously spent some time on with the answer. Why do people keep leaving? Oh, because I'm not juggling. That happens every time. That's what I tell myself when people leave. Because I'm not juggling. This keeps getting back on me. How's everybody else doing? How's the weather where you're at? Is it good? Oh shit! I got my glasses on. There. Now your words are all fuzzy. Of course. Oh. So because there you are, DC. Oh no. I was just explaining that. I totally spaced. I was in there making coffee and talking to my wife. And then when I came back in here, and I responded to you and told you I was setting up. I happened to look at the clock and went, "Holy shit!" Went from winter to 75. That sounds like Texas weather. Yeah, that's how we've been the last few days, Brandy. That's how we've been here where I'm at. Uh, it's Texas weather. The weatherman can say it's going to be sunny, and it's like Texas says, "Oh, really?" And it'll rain. I had to go in and work an hour early because I had to go get um, recalls and my security system updated on my car. I know, right? Brandy's here. There's a few other that's not here yet, but they usually come in late. I tried to see them last year, or yeah, last year, and I didn't make it. I would like to see them. I don't know. He might. I just heard from him for the first time in forever. And in case I start coughing, I'm not dying, I'm not sick. This allergy shit. I probably have another week to 2 weeks left of it. Man, I keep running them off. Numbers go up, numbers go down. Numbers go up. What? I thought about going. They're playing up here on a Sunday night, and I'm off that Monday. Well, there you go. Who is it? Was it Namathla or no? Oh shit. I think it's Rolling Quartz. Yeah, Rolling Quartz is coming to Dallas, but the show's already sold out. Yeah, I don't like standing up either. I did not answer yet. I shot 2 videos. You saw the one, and naturally, "Oh, no, he's the best, man." Whatever. I've got another one from him. It'll be a little while after the dust settles. I get tired of listening to all them little kids tell me how somebody who sucks is good, or the song I reacted to sucked. But music reactions just aren't doing it so much right now. I'm still doing them. They're just not a high priority because they're not getting the views. It's a waste of my time. Shoot a video and it gets 48 views or 84 views. That's fucking silly. Yeah, Putin seems to be messing up a lot of shit. What song? It was Chordae, "Broke as Fuck." Garbage song. I mean, I'm sure kids like it, but it's a garbage song. At least they had a good. The beat was good. I can't lie about that. The mix was good. What do you mean? Come on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then somebody tried to say, you said the chorus twice. That don't mean it was good. Hell, I could sit here and say the same 5 things over and over for 20 minutes. Y'all ain't gonna like that. Ain't gonna make it good. But yeah, you're right, man. Just a lame ass song. Even the guy that suggested it said it was a bad song. Yeah, DC, I get a lot of kids that tell me, I don't listen for the lyrics or I don't pay attention to lyrics. Why do you even listen to a song with lyrics? Listen to instrumentals. Make a hell of a lot more sense. Oh, no, Terry, the guy that suggested that song. Yeah, no, Brandy, you didn't miss anything, brother. Yeah, exactly. Say the chorus twice. That makes it a good song. And start with the chorus. Don't forget a first verse. Let's just start with the chorus. Um, Terry, in that case, that's a guy I work with, and he didn't like the song either, but he wanted to hear. That's why he wanted to hear my opinion of it. No, we talk at work a lot about music. Hell, he's been watching me for a couple of years. But yeah, repeating a shitty chorus twice sure don't make a song good. But none of the reactions I'm doing are really gaining any traction. And the ones that do, like Bandmade, Love Bites, they haven't released anything. Uh, I will probably react to it on down the road, but it is definitely not a priority. Something like, yeah, the third time would have made it fantastic. That is exactly right. Maybe no verses, just do the chorus 4 times. That'd be super dope. Uh, uh, but like Love Bites, Namophila, and Namophila is only releasing old stuff where they were still in quarantine. It's not that it's not good, just yes, he actually did. Yes, I know it was an NF song featuring Chordae, which I don't understand why people just can't accept the fact I don't like someone or I didn't like a song. Oh, well, try this one, try this one, try this one, try this one. I guess if you're in prison, you find a dick that doesn't hurt as bad, and that's the one you go with, or eventually you get used to it. I don't understand that mentality. Okay, you didn't like it, not keep trying it. My parents made me eat liver when I was a kid. I never learned to like it. It fucking sucked. I hate liver. Liver is to me is fishing bait. I ran two people off with that little speech I just gave. They're probably Chordae fans. They were fixing to ask me to react to something. Went, oh shit. Oh well, I guess I won't do that. But yeah, that's all. I use liver for catching catfish. And since I haven't gone fishing in a long time, I don't even touch liver. Prices in America keep going up. I may have to resort to fishing. All right, we're back up to 8. I better find some shit to juggle. I do have a more diverse. What the point I was making there? You're right. I do have a more diverse crowd, but the problem comes in with numbers because if I'm not getting the views, YouTube gets pissed off. They lower my recommendations. When my recommendations get lower, my views go down, and then YouTube sends me a little message and blames it on me. Not my fault, YouTube. But the reason I said Love Bites and Bandmate, those are the bands that consistently bring in the higher numbers, which allows me to do the ones that I know are not going to bring in higher numbers. I always try to mix them together. One that is not just because a handful of people have asked for it, and then one that I know. That way it keeps it all balanced out and my numbers stay up and YouTube stays off my ass, which is why, particularly right now, I keep releasing shorts because that's a guaranteed 1,000 views, which keeps my recommendations up. So when I do a reaction, you thought I'd tickle the catfish and not need the bait. No, that's not exactly. Oh, I'm not. I'm not. Have you ever seen those noodler? They call them noodlers. Those people that go and stick their hands in holes and grab big ass catfish that their fist will fit in its mouth. The catfish literally clamps onto their hand and they pull it out. That shit's insane. I would never do that. Even if I dropped my wallet in one of those holes, I wouldn't reach in there. That's not cool. I ran off two people with that little speech. Why don't you play the audio of your reaction quietly in the back? What? Why don't you play the audio reaction quietly? Oh, because if I talk over the music, that creates an issue. I didn't just start doing this, I've been doing this. People bit oh no, I know, I get that. I get that. But trust me, in the beginning, people would tell me all sorts of shit. But people gonna bitch. So to make sure I'm not talking over the music, because how fucking dare me talk over the music, to make sure you can understand what I'm saying, to make sure you don't miss anything they're singing about. It's weird. People know the damn songs in most cases. Very few people watch something for the first time because I reacted to it. They get shitty. Oh, you talked over 3 notes of the guitar solo. How disrespectful. Speaking of that, I'm going to do some reactions where I'm going to be kind of disrespectful on purpose. Not rudely disrespectful, just kind of disrespectful. But yeah, that's not how it works, dude. Oh, no, see, people say that. People like to tell me what to do to get, uh, "Oh, you do this and you'll get 1,000,000 views guaranteed." Not once has that ever worked. The only thing I get millions of views on, and it's not on YouTube, not yet, is on all my other social media, is my shorts. The funny stuff, making people laugh, that's the only thing working right now. I have a video that's about to hit 6,000,000 views. Uh, it's getting easier to hit 1,000,000 views, but it's with the news bloopers, the fail videos, the scare videos. Those are all doing well. Uh, my 6 minutes channel is doing really good, and that's all I do on there is release those. I've had people tell me, "Oh, if you react to this artist, Everybody loves him. Yeah. Most of them have not. I don't think most of them have gotten 1,000 views. The people that guaranteed me, ooh, yeah. So everybody knows better than I do. Apparently, I'm not criticizing you. I'm talking about you. Don't. You should see the messages I get. I get people telling me, "This is what you need to do to succeed," and I go look at their channel, and they have like fucking one subscriber and zero content. Oh, so your mom subscribed to your channel, and now you're an expert? Okay. I get that a lot. I can always tell by the amount of advice they give me, the less viewers and subscribers they have. I've never had a successful YouTuber contact me and go, "Hey, dude, maybe you should try this." Not once, ever. When I was doing stand-up comedy, not one of the top shelf comics I worked with, well, one gave me a piece of advice, but it wasn't change my act. He told me to never compromise myself for anyone, to include him, and I was about to open for him when he told me that. So I've never compromised myself, which is kind of like this. I don't give a shit. I'm going to do my honest reactions, and when people get all upset, I don't care. They get mad and they send me little messages or make comments. I don't care. And the only reason I respond to the majority of them is it helps the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't decipher between a good or bad conversation. It just goes, "Oh, look, there's comments." So that's the only way I respond to some haters. But yeah, if it was just as simple as putting a video up in the background like that, sure. But it's not that simple. And I really think it's funny when something. Let's see. Let me look at this. So I can be factual. I can't see your comments, so it's going to take a second. Just give me a second. Um. Okay, that Chordae song has gotten 65 views, 14 comments. I imagine part of those comments are mine responding. Um, yeah, react to his other songs, give him another chance. You should react to this. There's one person that she always comments on my videos to make sure she's still around. I know what artist she likes, but that artist doesn't get. This comment cracked me up the most. Chordae is by far the most skilled rapper of the new generation. No, he's not. You, I do have a Rumble account, DC. I mentioned that last week. A flood warning? How the hell can we have a flood warning? It's not even raining right now. Run for the hills. Oh, it's not. Oh, shit. That's not too far from us. Weird. We're under flash flood warning and it's not raining. Okay, but yes, I do have a Rumble. I've posted a few videos on it, but yeah. Oh, I just remembered I was supposed to do something for my whatever that thing is we were talking about last week. If dislikes helped us, Terry, they wouldn't have hidden them from y'all. Yeah, Terry should stay, Terry. Uh, but yeah, DC, I do have a Rumble. You can find it. There's a few. Hey, Low Spec, what's up, buddy? There's a few videos on there. I don't understand why you'd like changing names. Low Spec, glad you're here, man. Hope everything's going well. Um, but yeah, DC, if you look on Rumble, I can't remember. I think it's Bob Sixx. I think that's what I'm using. I was supposed to, Twitch is what I was supposed to do. So I was supposed to do something on Twitch, and I forgot. Sorry. All right, we got 10 people here. Let's have a good conversation. You found it? Outstanding. Yeah, I really need to post more on there because they don't censor me like YouTube does. See, actually, you can see a Juice World video I reacted to that nobody else can see. That's the only place I posted it. Ah, that's cool. Hello, other people that have shown up. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't remember, Terry. I just know that there's a Juice World reaction on there. Oh shit, I said hi and ran 2 people off. They're like, oh shit, he sees us. I don't really see you. I just see a number. That would be weird. Actually, I think it'd be cool if I could see y'all. Y'all can see me. I don't know what any of you look like. Well, I'm sorry, I do. I know what Low Spec looks like. He's the only person in the chat that I know what he looks like. If you could try out any job for 1 week, what job would I choose to try? Well, um, I've tried out most things that I would like to do to a degree, but I would have to say I think I would like to act on a sitcom. No, Low Spec is not one of my fellow employees. We're Facebook friends. I'm very protective over my Facebook, but through our interactions, I felt that it would be okay. So far, it's so good. I haven't woke up with him standing over me with a knife going, hi, Bob. I joke about that and I watch in the morning. But yeah, I'd probably like to do a sitcom. I'm a good actor. A lot of times I act like I give a shit when I don't. People come at me. Oh, you can't. Oh, well, Low Spec. DC just found me. It's Bob Sixx. Even though he spelled it wrong here. It's BOBBSIXX on Rumble. I got to find out the Twitch thing. Maybe because I haven't posted in a while, since I started it. So I still need to post something, but I forgot, and I've been so busy, which is why I forgot. But the Twitch thing. But DC found me on Rumble. Yeah, Bob Sixx, just like that. So Low Spec, look at DC's comment. Oh, you can't see my finger right there. Oh, look at you rapping like Chordae. Bro, low, so, mo, to, whoa, woo. I think the Dr. Seuss thing went a little far. That's probably where I pissed some people off, if they even watched that far. Yeah, it's 2 B's. I think that's where some people run into issues. That's how my name's spelled. I've spelled it that way since I was in the 3rd grade. A friend of mine one time when he wanted to see some of my stand up, because I do have a YouTube channel with just stand up on it. I think yeet is worse. But it's not like by much. But he wanted to see some of my stand up, so I told him the name of my YouTube channel that has my stand up on it. And the next day at work, he was acting kind of weird. I was like, "What's up?" And he goes, "Dude," and when he pulled it up, he spelled it wrong. So what he got was some dude doing interpretive dancing, which is not me. Who's my favorite rapper singer? Those are 2 totally different things. So I really like Tom McDonald, but what he's been putting out, I haven't heard, in all fairness, I have not heard the newest one, but it seems to be doing really well. But I have not heard the newest one. I really like Tom McDonald. Yeah. Oh, you asked DC. Oh, well, fuck. What the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, there it does. It does say at DC. I forgot you 2 talk a lot. Oh no. I like Samson. Uh, I like Snow the Product. I like NF. The real thing I like about NF is not just his skill set, that he doesn't just rap, he can also sing, actually sing. So, um, yeah, Snow the Product, she's dope, man. Yeah, I know. That's I just said that the other day to someone that Samson hasn't dropped anything in a whole minute. Gary, holy shit! Oh, well, yeah. That- Good to see you, Gary. Glad you made it, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he does. I don't know. He he put out that I guess I guess it was considered a high budget video instead of just shooting them like he normally does, and it was not good. I had some people get mad at me. It is good. No, it's not. It was a piece of shit. I think he knew it was a piece of shit. I mean, I like the dude. Why would I say something was a piece of shit if it wasn't? That's something that gets me with bands that everybody knows I like. When I criticize a song or I don't like a song or I say something I don't like about the song, they lose their goddamn minds. I'm like, settle down. I like the band. I'm not just being a dick. I'm being honest. Oh, sorry, Gary. Man, I keep sending you all the positive vibes that I can. It probably takes a while to get there. That's not quite a jump to get across the pond. I just remembered I forgot to send you and Brandy my story that I didn't want to tell on air. Oh, I didn't notice any difference in your writing, Gary. Yeah, take your damn meds, bro. Now, if you sent me a picture and it looked like shit, then I would know there's something wrong. But your typing is about the same. That's that's sent with total love right there. Oh, I ran 3 people off. I'm getting really good at that. Or maybe they just sit there and go, he doesn't juggle. I don't know where that juggling thing came from. I just thought of that one day when people kept leaving that they wanted to see me juggle. Come on. You like my reaction to Corday? Cool. As you can tell from the comments, some people did not. And that's okay. Some people get that and like that. When I do that, you did remember my email. Since you were gone, tell us your story. Um, oh, there's been a few Texas stories on the news there. That's interesting. What my story didn't make the news, but you know what? I'll go ahead. Y'all want to? Do you want to hear the story first off? It's not like super fantastic, but it's all right. My friend is chief of police in another town. Thought it was good. All right. So me and my granddaughter were inside. My wife called me. She was in our backyard, but she called me and told me dial 911. So shit, she's telling me that. So I dialed 911 as I'm running out the back door. So this guy 3 doors down was in the backyard kicking his wife's ass. Notice I said 3 doors down. If he'd been next door, I could have jumped the fence and kicked his ass, but he was 3 doors down. So I'm on the phone with 911 telling them what's going on. And first he was just pushing her, and they started choking her. And they punched her in the face twice. And they disappeared behind the shed where I couldn't see them. When I came out on the other side, he ripped her shirt off of her. So I couldn't watch it anymore. So I'm still on the phone with 911. I started yelling at him, hey, knock it the fuck off. And he yells, fuck you to me. And I said, no, fuck you. And he went through his house, and I went to jump the fence, the cops, but he took off and got away. But by the time I jumped 3 fences, I mean, this is Texas. He could have went in the house, got a gun, and shot me, or I've been too winded by the time I jumped 3 fences. But that was the best I could get involved. And then the cops. Oh, doctor, not you, buddy. Um, but the cops asked me to write a statement, so I did. And then when the cop took my statement, he goes, "I got to ask you a few questions." And he's reading my statement, and he goes, "Never mind." He said, "Usually people are not that thorough, so I have to ask questions." He said, "But that's a really good statement." So that was the best I could do from him being that far away. But I don't know. I can't hear my sound. Does it sound bad? Maybe it's because I was yelling or getting loud. Okay, my sound's bad. I gotta go. Bye. I'll turn it off. Sounds fine. Oh, so it must just be you, DC. Wow. I ran off 5 people with that story. Oh, yeah, our internet's been acting up today. It's kind of a little low, but overall good. It's because I just got another. Yeah, that's the one I was going to tell you. I was like, fuck it. It's been 3 or 4 weeks. I'll just go ahead and tell y'all. I didn't want to say it, and by some chance somebody hear it, and then I somehow get in trouble for telling that story. Yeah, Brandy, that's what my friend as police chief said. He said, at least I did something instead of, I mean, I made him stop beating on her. So mission accomplished. But yeah, if he would have came down here, I'd beat his goddamn eyebrows off his forehead. I'm not a woman. I'll hurt you. Wow, I'm running people off. Maybe I shouldn't tell that story. Maybe I should show rock collection. Look at this rock. Ooh, rock. I have rocks all over the fucking place. Woo, piece of granite. Super dope. I know. The numbers should start going back up here any second as soon as I go, oh shit, he's showing rocks. Got any shell? Not here in front of me, I do not. But yes, I have a lot of shell. Yeah, TY, she's let him come back home, even though the police are looking for him. I actually, Terry, I don't have it in here with me. Nobody ever seems to be impressed with this. I actually am in possession of several pieces of the rarest rock on the planet. All right, hang on a second. If I had a grenade, I could have lobbed it up. Yeah, but then I would have blown her up too. I've got some geodes, but not in here. Maybe I could juggle them. Probably knock myself out. I'm not that great of a juggler, especially with irregular shaped objects. But back to Terry, I do have the several pieces of the rarest rock on the entire planet, and no one seems to give a shit. It's a type of granite called lanite. It only grows on a 5-mile stretch on the entire planet, and only 50 feet of it has public access. The rest of it is on private property. So you can't get that. And no one gives a shit but me. No, lanite, meteorite would be different. A lanite is actually a granite, and it's very specific. Like I said, 5-mile spot on the entire planet, and no one gives a shit. Would I ever consider selling them? No, I would never, ever, ever, ever sell them. I have considered about finding a gemologist and getting plugs made out of them, But oh, look at that. Man, that camera's pretty good. That piece of hay showed up on me. No. Oh, kryptonite would be good. How okay, when I was taking geology in college, the field trip was we went to several places with dinosaur shit, and then we go to this spot and we knock it out with a sledgehammer on the 50 feet that's in public access. And it's actually not even 50 feet because it's actually a highway. So it's on the shoulders of the highway where you have access. So that's how I got what I got. The first, when I took geology one, I only got a few little pieces, but the third time I got a pretty good chunk. So I was pretty happy. I didn't find any of the cool fossils that some of the people found, but I got that. But like I said, nobody's ever impressed with my rock. Oh shit! I'm talking about rocks. We're down to 3 people. Holy shit! So y'all got to talk now. Wow. You got to be careful with meteorites, though. Some of them are radioactive, so you have to know what you're messing with. Or you just have to be careful. But yeah, some meteorites are my favorite rock layer. I for me it's granite because there's so much diversity in it. It doesn't all look the same or grow the same. So yeah, well it says there's 5 now, but it was down to 3. But yeah, I really like granite. Uh, Here we've got a bunch of layers because where I live was actually underwater, so we've got at several different times throughout the period, so you can actually see the different layers and different rocks. Only the talking. Hey, that's all that matters to me is the talking ones. I mean, I appreciate the people that are just here watching, but imagine them going, "Oh god damn." You found out that me and your brother are both crazy? I could have told you that. I actually have official paperwork saying that. I am borderline psychotic. I could Oh, yeah? Oh. Oh, shit, that's right. You see me on Instagram, so yeah, you saw Road Bulls. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we get a lot of oh, shit, I thought I had one in here for a minute. We've got a bunch of fossilized clams that I get out at my stepmom's place. And then the other overabundant sea fossils that people find. But, yeah, we've got several, fossilized clams. Where did I write at? Oh, you can ask shit, dude, you can ask me anything. Um, there's a place called Johnny Boren. It's in Belton. It's just where they go to practice. It's $10 a ride. Or they had a bull called the $5 bull because nobody wanted to ride him because he was like a real rodeo bull that would fuck you up. So I was 27 at the time. I'm 56 now. So what, 29 years ago? Yeah, my daughter's the same, my granddaughter's the same. We are constantly scanning the ground, always looking. No matter where I'm at, we're always looking because you just don't know. What is my dream that I haven't accomplished yet? um, yeah, I never drove to Waco. There's a place closer than Belton, but I like the place in Belton better, so I rode there. Oh, I'm good with your typos. I read them correctly. So, um, my biggest dream was to become a father. I am a father. Uh, I've done stand up comedy. I've opened for some greats. I've headlined some shows. I've been in bands. Uh, oh, I've never had a hit song on the radio. So there's that. Uh, I've I've never acted in a sitcom. Like I said, I'd like to do that. I'd like to act in a movie at least once, and not an extra standing in the background that doesn't even get a credit. I would like to act and interact with another actor. I'm still considering doing a podcast. instead of this. It would be same time, same channel since this is already established. Uh, YouTube's really pushing that right now, wanting everybody to podcast. So we'll see. But yeah, oh yeah, whale bile is yeah. I watched the whole video on that. Such a nerd. I hope it does. I'm not. I think that would be cool. Uh, I don't know if I could like have them remotely. My studio's really small. I mean, really small. But I would like to figure out a way because I would like to have guests and interact with people. I see people doing podcasts where they do remote interviews, so I'd like to do that. Oh, that would be cool. What food looks disgusting but tastes delicious? Well, I know one that smells disgusting. I'm from the deep south, so I love collard greens, mustard greens, and turnip greens. That stuff smells like pure shit when it's cooking, but man, do I love the way it tastes. Food that looks disgusting but tastes good. I I don't really I don't really judge food by its. I mean, I'm sure I've seen stuff where I went, oh, that looks like shit. Mongolian barbecue, yeah, that looks pretty bad. Um, but I I don't I don't know. I mean, I don't. All I care about with food is that it tastes good and it doesn't make me sick. Uh, okay, cool. Oh, that's you both could help me. That's awesome. But yeah, I'd like to do that. I mean, this is cool what we do here, but I would like to really interact. I like most food. I can't eat kimchi. My mom loves it, but and most people I know love it, but I can't do it. I tried it several times as a kid. I can't do it. Uh, we used to use Skype. That when I was on the radio show, that's how we did it was through Skype, and you could do video through Skype, but we did it. We just did the sound. Yes, kimchi is spicy for the most part. Yeah. See, like I said, most people I know love it. I can't fucking do it. I've tried. And it's not even the spiciness. I like spicy. Hey, I don't care if it's dog, cat, rat. I don't give a shit. As long as it tastes good and it doesn't make me throw up. Now, see, I don't know if I can eat Rocky Mountain oysters. I've never tried. I've heard they're good. I just don't know that I could do it. And I know I couldn't eat a dick. I don't. I don't care how hungry I was. I'd eat a roach before I'd eat a dick. But I know people that love Rocky Mountain oysters. I like gator, rattlesnake, turtle, and obviously, since I eat a lot of Oriental food, I've probably eaten rat, cat, and dog, which just is just fine with me. Yeah, the original sack lunch. uh, but yeah, for me, uh, I've never had stringy gator. All my gators been good, good gator. But most of the gator that I eat, I've eaten the tail steaks before, but we usually cut it into pieces like this and then do it in a fish batter. Uh, so I really like that. The best, okay, I can't even lie. My favorite seafood is shrimp. I eat, I'll eat shrimp till I get sick, and I'm not somebody that does that normally. I don't overeat. I don't live to eat. I eat so that I can live. I eat minimal, but shrimp is something that I will fuck up a platter of shrimp, and it doesn't matter if it's cooked or cold with some good um um shit. I've never had crawfish. Um, and that's weird because I everybody I know eats crawfish. Oh yeah, I love some lobster tails too. But if I had to pick between a lobster tail and I love crabs. Notice I didn't say crabs because that sounded weird. Crab meat is good. But yeah, I love lobster tail too. And as unhealthy as it is, with a shitload of butter. Um, is that like is that like where they're all around the rim or in ice and the cocktail sauce? Oh, yeah, I can't do mussels either. I can't do mussels or clams. Yeah, I said crab. I want to make sure I didn't fuck up and say the wrong word. Uh, I can't do that stuff. Oh wow, I can't imagine eating them raw. But what the hell? I don't know. I mean, you get hungry enough, you'll eat the asshole out of a dead water buffalo. So I can't say I wouldn't do that. I can't say I wouldn't eat a dick. I know that for a fact. Oh shit, that sounds pretty good. Sounds like a gumbo. But yeah, I'd probably eat that. Well, not probably. I would eat that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, doctor. I said I would not eat a dick. I don't mean in the sexual way. I mean, if I was hungry and that's all there was, I'd just be hungry. Oh well, yeah, I've done that before, low spec. Been in another country, people just eating shit, and I'm like, oh, they're eating it, must be okay. When I was in Germany, I've always, growing up, I was always told to spit watermelon seeds out, but they ate the watermelon seeds. So when I was in their home, I didn't want to offend anybody. It's like when I went to restaurants and they ate pizza with a knife and a fork. I ate pizza with a knife and a fork. I don't go to other people's country and go, "Oh, I'm an American and I know everything, and you peasants must bow to me," like a lot of Americans do. And then they're surprised, "Hey, people in other countries hate us." Well, yeah, you went over there and acted like a dick. Of course they hate you. That's how I know people that stayed on base in Germany. Germany sucked. Yeah, you stayed on base. You didn't go off base, and if you did, you treated people like shit. I love Germany. Matter of fact, me and my granddaughter have started a little savings, and we're going to save up and go to Germany. She wants to go with me. Ah, that coffee is so good. All right, so so we were just under a flash flood warning, and now it's saying it's going to rain tomorrow. And why were we under a flash flood warning, jackass? I wonder if they just sit there and roll the dice. Like they have a dice that says blizzard. They'll put it on the weather thing. It's going to be a blizzard tomorrow. Roll it again. We'll change it. And as long as y'all are still here talking, I'm probably going to go a little past 4. No, I never do that. I mean, we loosely make plans, but every time we make a solid plan and it doesn't happen, everybody gets all bummed. So we loosely make plans. uh, we're definitely going magnet fishing. Uh, we'll probably take a few little local trips. Yeah, I hate that, Gary. I don't know what YouTube has against you. There was somebody else here last week. All their comments weren't showing up either. I think it was last week. Uh, yeah, Ty. The weather's been really janky. They're saying that we're going to have another, what is that called, El Nino or some shit like that. But I think it's just weather patterns is just going to happen. Yeah, obviously I saw this one, Gary, because I responded to it. All right, y'all know the deal. I got to step off for my allergy stuff. I've told y'all the reason I step off camera to do that, right? I don't want anybody seeing it thinking I'm snorting coke or some stupid shit. YT been doing that on other streams also. Yeah, low spec. I don't understand. I'm supposed to be, and they haven't asked me ever since Gary started having problems. Used to, I had to approve a comment if YouTube thought it was out of place. They don't even let me do that anymore, and I've tried to make sure that I. What is the most? Oh, the most annoying. All right, here I'm gonna push this button and see what happens. Hey, Gary, just misspell it, man. You know I'll figure it out. All right, let me see what happens when I push this button. Oh shit. Wait, don't do that. Oh fuck. Am my stream still on? Okay. Um, but yeah, Gary, just misspell it. Hopefully that it won't, because I have to do that sometimes or say things differently. But yeah, don't hold back because YouTube, find a way around the obstacle, not, oh shit, the road's blocked. Well, just this lane. Just go around it. Okay. Uh hey, say whatever it is that came to your mind, even if you got to spell it wrong so we can figure it out. That'll be fun. Or your friend. No, I was seeing if I could turn it off. I think somehow it's set up to where it's automatically moderating my stream. I don't want it doing that. It's me, it's my stream. I'm supposed to do what I need to do. Oh yeah, y'all can see me. No, when I pushed the button, it opened another page and y'all disappeared. And I thought I wiped out my stream. Oh no. I'd be calm and cool. If I was pushing the button, y'all wouldn't even know, maybe. Well, maybe right as it was hitting, because I would just kind of look y'all right in the eye like, okay. Back to the thing. Um, most annoying habit a person can have for me. I can't. Mm, I I don't know how this is going to come off, but I can't fucking stand when someone that's dumber than me acts like they're smarter than me and they try talking down to me. I can't stand it. And then they get upset when I put them in their place. Okay, Terry, my streams were monetized. I have to reapply for monetization on the 28th. I'm being reprimanded by YouTube. I touched on it last week. Notice I've been dropping F bombs. I'm not monetized right now. I have to reapply on the 28th. Everything's green, so I've fixed what they said was wrong. Even though it wasn't wrong, they said it was wrong, but I fixed it. So on the 28th, I will reapply and be reinstated. I always I always learn how to do stuff with my left hand. Started that when I was a teenager. Um, are you talking to me, Doctor? You had that same issue? Is that what your habit was? Oh, I'm right-handed, but I learned how to do stuff left-handed. Because if your right hand's hurt and you got to knock someone out, you got to be able to do it left-handed. So yes, I'm right-handed, but oh, oh, I thought Terry was asking if I was left or right-handed. Oh, I see where y'all are at with that. Oh, I liked Terry's version better. Okay, that is what she asked. Yes, I'm right-handed, but I know how to do most things left-handed as well. Oh shit. Yeah, Gary. That doesn't bother me as much as it used to, but when I was younger, I would actually tell people to knock that shit off. I had a friend that used to smell everything before he ate or drank it. Uh, my daughter is full on ambidextrous. She does her like she tattoos just as well left-handed as she does right-handed. She's amazing. I'm not that good. Um, but I do practice a lot of stuff with my left hand so that in a situation, like I know I can knock a person out left-handed. Even though right-handed is my dominant, I know I can knock a person out left-handed. I know I can break your nose left-handed. I almost never try to knock teeth out because the mouth is a nasty way to get cuts. Yeah, we can say semi, but yeah, I learned really young that I needed to be able to do stuff. Martial arts teaches you that anyways, but I worked really hard at it to get better left-handed. Like even though I'm right-handed, I drive better, operate the steering wheel better with my left hand. The majority of the time when I drive is left-handed. I can shoot a gun left-handed. That comes in handy. Um, if I need to, yeah. I mean, that's probably a lot of it because I grew up mostly vehicles like the three on the tree, standard vehicles. uh, oh, I definitely write better with my right hand. I can, if I had an emergency situation where I needed to write something, you could figure out what I was writing. I don't practice left-handed writing. Like I said, my daughter is fantastic at it. Like, and for her to be able to tattoo left-handed just as well as she does right-handed is pretty phenomenal. Yeah, yeah. Hey, we're back up to 9. Just so you new people know, I don't juggle. So I hope you don't get upset and leave. How long has she been tattooing? She started tattooing when she was in, I think when she was in high school. She ordered a gun off YouTube or ordered a kit off eBay, and the practice skin that comes with it didn't work right, so she wanted to practice on human. So I let her do some practicing on me, and like I said, I got scars. She had a really heavy hand in the beginning, but uh, she's gotten really good now. Are there any songs? Oh yeah, there are songs that bring tears to my eyes. um, One of them has just recently started bringing tears to my eyes. Um, it's a song by Mac Davis called "Texas in My Rearview Mirror," and I think that's because of my journey as a kid, trying to go out and be a rock star and get away from my family real fast, trying to get away from yeah from my family and life. Um, can you show what she's? She did all of these. It took me 2 years to talk her into doing this because she doesn't do stupid tattoos, and she thinks this is a stupid tattoo. It says "My New Tattoo." Uh, she did this. I can't show you the ones on my legs. She did those, this. She did that for my birthday one year. Um, not this one or this one. She did this down the back of my arm. She did not do this one. She did this one. Uh, Oh, Dear Alcohol by Dax. 1-800, whatever it is, the song about suicide. The song is the suicide hotline number. Hey, Dr. R, take care, buddy. Thanks for coming. Yes, that is a pentagram. Motley Crue's Shout at the Devil is my Deserted Island album. So that's what that is. It's my interpretation of it's not exactly how the album cover looks, but that's what that is. Even though I can't stand Motley Crue anymore, sell out pieces of shit. And since McMars is out, I now no longer like any member of the band. Yes, 1-800 Logic. That's it. And you can see the all right. This one means to overcome. This one is to know your soul. It's just kanjis. To know your soul, and you'll know the soul of your fellow man. And this one is education is the key to opening the universe. And yes, I've made sure what they said because I didn't want to have like Chinese menu items. I didn't want to have shrimp fried rice on my arm. Although that could come in handy when I went to get food. Yeah, I try to do deep stuff. I don't want to look like some of the people out there that look like they fell asleep at a party and instead of people drawing on them, they tattooed on them. I've seen some pretty dumbass tattoos. To each their own. If you want, I mean, I have dumbass shit. I think my new tattoo is awesome. I've got ones on my legs that I can't show you because my pants leg won't pull up that far. Um, and this one on my arm here says, "Don't be a prisoner of your own mind." That is a damn good song, and there's multiple reasons why that one makes me tear up. Um, Dear Alcohol, y'all, all you gotta do is look back through my uh reactions, and you can see songs that make me tear up. Uh, it's kind of weird. There's a song I grew up listening to. I've loved as long as I can remember the song. And until recently, it's never really made, if I sit and listen to it, it makes me tear up. The song called He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. I've always liked the song, even before I realized he died in the song. And then I liked it even more. But it never bothered me until I got older. Maybe it's because I'm closer to dying than living. Not really. I don't think about that shit. I'm not the least worried about. I know too many people that worry about dying. I'm not worried about it. When it's time, it'll happen. Wouldn't that be weird if y'all were at my last thing? All right, Terry, I'll check that one out. I'm not saying I'll react to it, but I'll check it out. All right. So I got that picture of that. Oh shit! Thank you. I can cuss. It's my live stream, and it's not monetized. I know. Wouldn't that be weird, Brandy? And then y'all could go, "We were there," and no one would give a shit. They'd be like, "Who?" Ever stop to notice? No, it's not Mountain Dew. This is called C4 energy drink. It's safe for diabetics to drink. Ah, and this orange slice is my favorite one. My wife's the shit. Oh well. Have a good day. She got me the sticker today. Yeah, shit happens. It's kind of weird that it was at your school. All right. I love you. I gotta do this. What happened to your lip? Right there.
Blue?
It looks like a scratch.
I see.
Okay.
Is it blue?
Oh, Terry said hi.
Hola!
She said hi back. Yes. What did I miss? What if we were last week? That would be bizarre. I don't think I've seen that, DC. I'm trying to catch up. But no, Terry, it's not Mountain Dew. It's C4. Pink shit. I don't think we have that here, do we? What, C4? This energy drink? I have problems finding it around here sometimes. Okay. Oh, that's a good question, DC. Okay. Oh, and I'll tell her I didn't see your hello. I'll tell her that you said hi. I like some of Michael Jackson's music. I do make fun of Michael Jackson a lot. I do a half-ass moon dance or moonwalk. But I do like some of his songs. But due to, and I know fans don't want to believe he did it, but due to what he's done to children, I understand he had some mental issues and shit due to his upbringing and not having a childhood and all that stuff. But what he did to kids, I can't get over that. I can't get past that. That's just no. And a lot of people go, well, you don't know that. If a child can describe your dick in extreme detail, they've seen it. They took a lucky guess. Wrong answer. No child should ever see that. So that's a huge issue I have with Michael Jackson. Regardless of how talented he was or music, nobody gets a free skate on that. So did that answer your question? But I do make fun of him a lot. I randomly do that when I get bored. But what, I run everybody off? Or is everybody pause like, oh shit, we weren't expecting that. We thought he was going to say he was a fucking genius. I will tell you something that pissed some people off. I don't have any idea about his kids. What was her name? Was her name Paris, the daughter? I had said something, and I don't know that she actually saw it, but somebody warned me or let me know that she didn't find it funny. I will tell you that within 2 hours or 3 hours of Michael Jackson's death being announced, I did claim the title of King of Pop, which I still bring up from time to time, mostly because it pisses certain people off. They get mad at me and go, let it go. No, I claimed the title. As soon as the position came open, I claimed it. I am officially the King of Pop. So that pisses some people off. But no, I am the King of Pop. I claimed it. When Michael Jackson died, I claimed it before anybody else got that title. Yes, some people call Usher that sometimes, but me, I did it. Why do they call it the moonwalk? Yeah, Gary, I don't know. And a little known, well, not little known fact, but Michael Jackson didn't invent that. He got that from a guy, I think it's from the 50s. There is actually video footage. You can find it on YouTube of the first person to do the moonwalk. Michael Jackson didn't invent it, he stole it. Yeah, I have no animosity towards his children. I don't know if Paris actually saw what I said, but somebody said, from time to time, people will go, "Hey, so and so saw your comment." I don't know about that. When I used to react to NASCAR Allo, I know his management knew who I was. I was told he knew who I was, and I've tried to react to him. I really liked him early on, that whole punk vibe that he had. And I don't know where the hell the wheels came off the train, but I haven't been able to react to him since because every time I try, it's just like, God, ugh. And I don't want to fucking shit on the guy. And there's another guy, I think his name is Oddly Smiles or something like that. Uh, Remind me a lot of Marilyn Manson. I know he knows who I was because he did a video of him watching me react to him. And he didn't like the fact that I compare. He goes, I don't understand why people say I remind them of Marilyn Manson. Because you remind us of Marilyn Manson. I mean, back in the day when people said I reminded them of Ozzy, I didn't freak out and go, why? Why do I remind you of Ozzy? I knew why. Man, and when these are ice cold, they're so damn good. Ah, come on, people, talk, man. That's right. I'm the king of pop. Yeah, but Gary, I don't know why they call it moonwalk. It doesn't make any sense to me. It kind of seems like a dumbass dance. You go up to a girl, hey, you want to dance? And you just moonwalk away from her. Who do I consider the GOAT? Oh, wow. I don't drink either one, DC. I don't drink either one of those at all. Um, who do I consider to be the GOAT? Oh, man. I don't know. I'll be okay. um, but probably not, Brandy, but it wouldn't be the first time. Um, shit. For me, the GOAT would encompass several things, but that being said, I don't know that I could say that any one artist is the GOAT because they all have their downfalls. They all have their plus sides. They all have their downfalls. I could probably, I mean, regardless of who I pick or who I say, there's things that would keep them from actually have all the boxes checked that would make them the GOAT. Um, Freddie Mercury, one of the greatest ever as far as musicians and performing, frontmen, singers, vocally, his range is phenomenal. Elton John, um, yeah, DC, that kind of has a part. It kind of has a part in it. I would never. You're fine. Um, I've never considered Michael Jackson to be the GOAT. I'm not saying that he wasn't great for what he did musically, but I don't think he's the GOAT. I don't find him to be as good as everybody says or thinks. And mostly because I don't give a shit what other people think. You know, I've said many times, a lot of people say how great U2 is. U2 is not great when you look at the total spectrum of their music. Yeah, no, I don't. Um, I don't consider them to be the goats. I'm not saying they weren't great. The goat and that's a pretty heavy thing. Oh, Gary, if you're talking about, if are you talking about Freddie or Elton or Michael? YouTube is okay. It's okay. Uh, it's something that's weird. A lot of people will get pissed off and tell me how great someone is. That's your opinion, just like I'm giving my opinion. Uh, no, Apollo G is not the goat just because he released an album saying that, um, or a song, whatever it was. I remember the song or the album. I remember reacting to a lot of the stuff off that. Um, shit, made me lose my train of thought. Goat people. Oh yeah, vocally, not many people could touch him for that range. Oh, what I was saying about opinion. Some people get mad at me and go, "Well, this many people think whoever I'll say Nightwish. This many people think Nightwish is great. You know what? Even more people than that think Justin Bieber is great. Does that make him great? No. That just means was hot for a whole minute, sold a bunch of records. That's it. Doesn't make him the best. So a lot of it has to do with our opinions, our own personal taste, that kind of shit. But you have to look at their longevity. Like, okay, here's a good example. I am not a Stones fan. I like a handful of their songs, but I am not a Stones fan by any stretch of the word. However, their longevity, yeah, the Rolling Stones, their longevity. See, everybody else knew who I was talking about. Yes, the Stones is the Rolling Stones. Their longevity shows that it's not. My opinion doesn't make a shit. But they've been in the business and they've been successful for as long as they have for a reason, but they're not my thing. So that also affects when you say, well, this person's the GOAT or that person's the GOAT. That's your opinion. It's not a fact. If you look at facts, John Mellencamp would be up there in that category of the GOAT. I don't think he's the GOAT. I like a lot of his music. I like his attitude, but I don't think he's the GOAT. Oh, but so many people get hung up on their own personal feelings. Like when I do my reactions, I try to be as unbiased as possible. Even though I love bites, I can still criticize something they do. I think the Foo Fighters are amazing. Uh, and Dave Grohl is he's one of the top people that I want to meet. He's number one, but there's a few other people on my list that I would like to meet just because of how cool they are and not full of themselves. I've They say not to meet your heroes. I've met some that were just, but I met other ones that were fucking great. Everything you would expect them to be or want them to be. Uh, so yeah, I don't know that I could pick one goat. Just that, like I said, it has all the boxes checked. That this is the goat. I don't know that I can do that. Oh, dude, Gary, that is 100% fact. For me, Led Zepp was nothing but a fucking cover band. I mean, they stole Dazed and Confused. The guy actually released that song on an album way before Led Zeppelin even formed. He finally won his lawsuit. They have to give him writing credit. But yeah, I've never been a big Zeppelin fan. I think I like 4, maybe 5 of their songs. Dazed and Confused one is not even their song. But yeah, when people talk, if you look at the live footage, they were not that good, especially Jimmy Page. He's not a great guitar player by any stretch of the word. So I don't know where people get that shit from. He was very sloppy live, very, very sloppy live. Pink Floyd, I can't say that I'm a fan. I do like a lot of their music. I can't say all of it, but yeah, I wouldn't classify myself as a fan. They're songs that have meanings for me. They're timestamps on my life. It's like John Mellencamp. Growing up, I always said I hated him, and then when I got older, I was like, "Oh shit, those are timestamps, and there's certain memories from that are tied to these songs." So, but yeah, Gary, I am not a Chili Peppers fan by any stretch of the word. Um, I think I like 3, maybe 4 of their songs, and Under the Bridge is not one of them. I fucking hate that song. Mostly because when I was a nightclub DJ, I had to play it all the time. And not only did I have to play it all the time, you heard it on the goddamn radio all the time. But I know I said, Terry, I know who you were talking about. I said Chili Peppers. I know. I just left off the Red Hot. Anybody who knows Chili Peppers who I'm talking about. There's no other band with that name. So yes, I knew RHCP is Red Hot Chili Peppers. That is exactly right, TY. Exactly right, dude. You're right, Terry. Oh no, you're good, Terry. Terry, don't trip out. Um, I was just making sure you knew. I knew, making sure you knew that I knew. Um, but yeah, Gary, that happens a lot. I mean, guys are in these legendary bands, and everybody thinks that mean no. There's guys that just hang on. They're just glad to be in the band. They don't make waves. Whatever the band says, they do. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, TY, that is exactly right, man. Mellencamp, when you really listen to his songs, the dude says some serious shit in his songs. I didn't like what was it, Scarecrow when I was a kid, but that shit hits hard when you actually listen to the words and you're an adult and you have adult things you have to deal with. Yeah, Sympathy for the Devil and Comfortably Numb. Comfortably Numb is, yeah, I love that song. I cannot, if it comes on, I've never turned that song off. Sympathy for the Devil, I've always liked, but Comfortably Numb, I don't turn that off. Thanks. Aw. Well, whose doesn't even have a single good song, Terry? TY. Oh, Springsteen. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah. That's kind of, whenever I hear that song, I think how fucked up that is because he makes it sound like, it's the thing to do. And I know a lot of guys have done that, but due to how I am with my family, I could never, ever, no matter what, I could never do that to my family. Oh, that is a fact, Gary. That is a fact. Oh, yeah. I can't fucking stand Springsteen. But I do like a couple of his songs. I prefer, like, Blinded by the Light. I cannot listen to Springsteen sing that. Oh, and that's like with the Beatles. I like mostly covers of Beatles songs. There's very few songs I enjoy hearing the Beatles sing. Uh, I I feel like the Beatles just hit at the right time. I've never thought they were that great. Now I do think Paul McCartney is a great songwriter, and there's more and more footage popping up on YouTube of him writing songs. It's crazy how much talent just poured out of that dude. Yeah. Um, but oh, it for sure it's overrated. I My personal opinion, and mostly because of the movie and the bands that did the cover song, or, that covered the songs. Sergeant Pepper's is, I would call it my favorite Beatles album, but it's all the covers. I don't want to hear the Beatles sing those songs. I enjoy hearing Frampton and the Bee Gees and Aerosmith. Um, Come Together. I can't. It makes I can't turn it off fast enough if I hear the Beatles singing it. Aerosmith, that's their song. I don't care that the Beatles wrote it or released it. That's their song. That's how it should have been done. But yeah, I think the White Album is overrated. Um, Something popular now that annoys me. um, uh, Sagging has got to be the dumbest shit ever. Um, as far as Beatles singing songs, shit. I enjoy hearing the Beatles sing "Get Back," and I think "Hey Jude." That may be the only two that I really enjoy. Oh, I like "Ticket to Ride." I know it's about a hooker. A lot of people don't get that, which is bizarre to me. But uh, I think those three songs: "Hey Jude," "Get Back," and that. Okay. Um, Something pop. Sagging has got to be the dumbest shit ever. Especially, I when my daughter was in high school, I said, if these guys knew what it meant, they probably wouldn't do it. She goes, no, they know. I was stunned. So something that guys in prison do to let other people know they're available for fucking has caught on as a trend. Oh, you don't know what "Ticket to Ride" means? Hookers in most other countries have to have a clean bill of health to keep working. So her ticket to ride means she's got a clean bill of health. The monkeys did do catcher. Oh, sagging, where your pants hang down below your ass. But yeah, DC, I thought you lived in the States, dude. Oh no, you don't live in the States. That's right. Yeah, there's a trend where they let their pants hang below their ass. I mean, literally under their ass cheeks. That's a trend. Some cases they actually have to hold their pants up with one hand, even though they're wearing a belt. But it started in the prisons as that sign to let people know that you're one of them, that you're a catcher, not a pitcher. That myth wasn't from the 80s, Terry. That myth was because in that one song where John Lennon says, I killed Paul, that was before the 80s. Uh, Dude, yeah, Brandy, I don't get it. Is that a trend over there? Do y'all have it there? Does any other country do that stupid shit? I mean, that's insane, and it's gone on here for so long. It's still happening, which is why I thought to say something because I just saw somebody the other day when I was on my way home. Yes, Brandy's in Britain. That whole backmasting thing is bullshit. I, for one, records aren't made to be played that way, but for two, if it would be so expensive for them to do that, that it's well, maybe not now, but back then, that's just ridiculous. That's just some stupid shit that some people made up. There's no such thing. And playing a record backwards, you're not, no such thing. That is correct, TY. Man, that's insane, Brandy. Fuck that people catch on. But yeah, TY, a lot of people don't realize that Dio had been around ever. He didn't always do metal music. He's always had a strong voice. I just watched I won't say a full documentary. It was like a mini documentary on him, and that was insane. That he had been around that long and singing like that, and the way he worked himself in and became who he became. But yeah, that whole sagging thing, I don't even get that at all. Not even kind of sort of. Even if it didn't mean what it means, I don't see how that became a thing. Yeah. And that's ah. Man, I had so many copies of the game when I was in Germany. That's when that album, well, and when Another One Bites the Dust hit, it actually became number one while I was in Germany. I think it was number. I know it's top 10. But anyways, so many of my friends ran out and bought that album. They were rap friends because that was in the early stages of rap. They ran out and bought that album. The rest of the albums rock. So they're like, shit. I had so many copies of it. They just kept giving them. Well, that's because I started late, Terry. I'm going to run a little bit over, just a little bit to compensate for that. But yeah, that's why it went so quick. I started almost half an hour late, like a dumbass. Oh yeah, it'll be awesome, Gary. Make sure you send us pictures. You have my email address. Send me pictures of that. That was like during the '90s when they tried to start that trend with the band Crisscross. They had those kids wearing their clothes backwards. That's like the dumbest shit. That's almost as dumb as sagging. Oh man. Yeah, maybe I should like get little shrimps and start wearing them in my earrings. Like have shrimp hanging down here. And what, salt and pepper? Left eye wore a condom over her eye to promote safe sex. I found that bizarre. The band Striper. It's kind of weird. Michael Sweet says they were not a Christian band. Yeah, he were. And they handed out Bibles. They tossed out Bibles at their concerts. No other band does that kind of shit. Why would any other band do that? Kind of weird some of the gimmicks that bands do. Oh yeah, I remember when that was a trend, Gary. I never understood that. Oh yeah, that's what those kids from Crisscross said. That when you had to pee, that's true, Ty, and that's what I feel about all these people that run around their pajamas. Oh, is that a thing in overseas too? We have so many fucking trailer park people walking around in their pajamas because what's his face from Playboy did it. Yeah, but he was a millionaire and he wore pajamas that cost more than your trailer you're living in. But yeah, you see people all the time walking. I can't stand that. That's something, DC, you asked something that drives me crazy. People going out in public in their fucking pajamas. That's for home. It'll be close to that, DC. I can't say it'll be exactly that, but that's another trend I can't stand is people walk around in their pajamas. That's ridiculous. I don't care. Wear sweatpants. But when it's obviously your pajamas, doesn't. Oh yeah, naturally include house slippers. Absolutely. Even if you forgot something and you got to run to 7-Eleven, put some damn shoes on or flip flops. I'm even okay with flip flops. But when they're obviously your house slippers because they're all fuzzy and shit, don't wear those out in public. That's insane. So they yeah, I guess it would be acceptable then if you pulled up to the store in your bed. That would be acceptable. But it's even taking place over there. That's insane. Hugh Hefner is who I was trying to think of. I kept thinking Hugh Grant. I knew that was not correct. Um, I thought it would be cool to like if we way of speaking came back in. You know, like the gangsters from the 40s. Hey, yeah, wise guy, you're never gonna get me, see? Kappa, trying to give me the heat. I'm sure that would get you immediately pulled out of the car and your ass kicked. Hey, kappa, you give me static. I'm not scared of you. See, I'm gonna rub you out. Oh no, I like the way I dress. I when I see those guys or guys who actually can dress well, I'm always like, that's dope. I can't do that. I'm not comfortable like that. I don't like doing that. I can wear a shirt that's not a t-shirt, but I don't tuck my shirt in. I don't like that at all. I've never have. Oh shit. I've never been. Oh, thanks. That was a total accident. But I always think it's funny when people go, "Hey, do you know that you look like?" And I'm like, "Damn it, Bobby, you better stop. I gotta go to work, sell some propane accessories." Oh shit, that happens over there too. I can't stand for someone goes, "Can I ask you a question?" No, you can ask me a question. Yeah, that and ain't scared. Uh, uh, yeah. When my voice is not scratchy, I actually can do some other other voices. Um, I look like Bruce Arena. Who the hell is that? I don't know if I should be insulted or laugh or take it as a compliment. Oh, since you mentioned somebody mentioned the Stones earlier, Gary mentioned something. Yeah, there was a short phase of that here in Texas. There was also a phase of people putting the smallest possible tires on their car, and now they do a thing called Bigfooting. They put these giant ass tires on their cars. It looks well, that's fading out now. It looks stupid. But yeah, that went through here, but that one didn't last long. The small tires lasted longer. Oh, and them tilting the pitch of their tires in a ridiculous amount. Yeah, rims are still a thing here. Um, Bruce Arena is a manager. Okay, but I don't know who that is. But what I was going to tell you is my younger brother was at the skating rink one night, and some girl was like, "You look like Mick Jagger," and he was all excited till he didn't know Mick Jagger was lead singer of Rolling Stones. That's how young he was. Um, so when I showed him a picture of Mick Jagger, he was pissed. He does not look like Mick Jagger. I don't know where that chick got that from, but maybe it was his hairstyle at the time. Got the move like Jagger. Ah, or moves. I'm sorry, I left the S off. Got those moves like Jagger. Well, I only got 3 likes today. That's sad. I guess because I didn't juggle. Damn it. Maybe next week. uh, yeah, it's weird the trend. Hey, thanks whoever felt bad for me crying. I still show 8. Oh yeah, I just got 4. Oh, now I'm up to 6. Wow, thanks y'all. Maybe I should cry more often. Maybe that's what I should do. I'll cry and juggle. I'll be like a sad clown. But I can't juggle my eyes closed, so that wouldn't work. Y'all are good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jagger, people, talking. Trying to remember what the hell we were talking about. Oh no, see? Oh, ran someone off. They're like, here's your like. I'm out of here. Deuces. Oh, wait, I can't do that because certain countries think that's the wrong thing. Oh, some of you get this. When my daughter was little, I taught her that. So my wife thought it was funny until I told her what it meant. I know, right? Um, hmm. Oh, some of you don't know. I had to buy a new camera. This is a new camera. My other one burned up. It got so hot the back was melting. I don't know if it's because I had an extension on it. Show you? Oh, I can show you because it looks exactly like this one. It's the same camera, but this one got so hot it started melting on the back. See that? Oh, it does show up in the light. This one started melting. Oh yeah, Puddles. I like him. Well, I did like him for a short time on the show. He's actually a decent singer. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I had that extension on it, but now it's plugged into my computer, so it shouldn't do that. Hell, that folded the box wrong. Yeah, I didn't. That's why it kept shutting off. It wasn't YouTube shut me off. It was getting too hot and turning off. So I know sometimes things aren't supposed to have extensions on them. So when I bought this one, I plugged it directly into my computer so it wouldn't do that. If that was what caused it. All right, we got 17 minutes left, and we'll hit that moment. Uh, I got kind of tired of Puddles pretty quick. I like it. I like the way he did the songs, but it's pretty much the same thing over and over. So that kind of got old. Um, oh shit, what's his name? Piff the Magic Dragon. I think that's what it's called. I like that dude. Oh, that looks better for YouTube. Now we have 6 people here and 6 likes. So it looks like everybody here in the stream liked it. So that's dope. Y'all know who Piff the Magic Dragon is, right? Or is it just me? I don't even know why I still had that camera in here. I got to throw it in the trash. Oh, you know who Piff the Magic Dragon is? He's a magician from the UK that wears a dragon suit, and he has a little dog that looks like a dragon. Oh, wow. Shit. Huh. Okay, well, then I know not to talk about Piff the Magic Dragon again. Is that what he's called? Piff the Magic Dragon? I know his Piff is his name. All right, Terry. Wow, you stayed almost the whole time. Normally you burn off before now. That's cool. Be safe, man. Have a good week. Um, okay. Did I have his name right? Is that his name? It's been a while since I saw him. I don't watch America's Got Talent anymore. And it's not because I didn't get on the show. I got tired of the show. When dog acts are making it to the final 10, that's fucking ridiculous. Well, I know you're from the UK, Gary. That's I thought, a few of you are. So I thought, hey, nope, guess not. Or maybe he didn't make it there and that's why he came to the States and did what he does here. Hmm. Um, am I the only one that does anybody watch America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent? Any of the talent, those whatever country's got talent? I did not watch it. A lot of it has to do with my time. Oh, don't be sorry. Like I said, I don't watch them anymore because I got tired of. You realize it's fixed. I realized it's fixed when I auditioned. Not because they didn't put me on. That's not what I'm saying. When I saw what all goes on behind scenes, then I realized how phony the show is. And then all my friends that have auditioned for other shows or been on other shows, how phony they are too. Yeah, they still actually have some talented people, but once COVID hit and they started dicking with the formula of the show, I lost interest and I've never gone back. But they do sometimes have actual talent, which is the only reason I watch the show, not in hopes that they're going to win. To see some great performers. I love seeing, regardless of what it is, singing, dancing, magic. Uh, but yeah, the whole formula of the show, yeah, it gets boring quick. Like I said, I've never gone back since COVID. I tried, but eh. And you know it's fixed, and you listen to the way they're voting and shit. It's just good television. Eh, it is biased, but it's impossible that they're actually using legitimate votes. When you see some of the acts that are advancing, there one year there was a guy, he played this thing called the earth harp. He had strings throughout the entire theater and used the entire building. He built all of his instruments, but used the entire building as an instrument, and a dog act beat him. And I was like, there's no fucking way. Yeah, Gary, exactly, man. Exactly. But they just promote sob stories and all that kind of shit. But there's no way a dog act. Oh, he did a flip for a treat, or he hopped on his back. Wow, I ran 3 people off that quick. Oh no, he's shitting on America's Got Talent. We're not watching this guy. What an asshole. Uh, but yeah, a dog hopping on his back legs or doing a flip is not as impressive as somebody who built an instrument like that, or a magician that you literally can't figure out the trick. There's no way that beats that. That's some cute shit that you do at elementary school or at Sunday school. I agree, Gary. I mean, I love dogs, but those dog tricks, that shouldn't even be on the show. And I actually have a way to make America's Got Talent a better show. The judges don't say anything. You don't get to give your sob story. You literally walk on stage and do whatever. They all have high powered paint guns. If you get shot by all 3 judges, you're off. Um, well, yeah, of course. Oh yeah, those shows have animal acts. It's ridiculous. And the judges, oh, look how cute they are. Blah, 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 blah. um, I'd watch a dog driving a car, but don't stop him. Let him go. Um, but yeah, the judges shoot you. If you get shot by all 3 judges, you're off. But if only 2 shoot you, you get to move on. And what that does is makes you bring your A game. You're actually advancing based on actual talent. They're not leading you or telling you what they want. And that way, all the asshat acts that show up that they just put on because they're stupid, they won't be there. That he did, Gary. They were like as long as my legs. It was huge. It was amazing. Uh, well, yeah, you don't want to drink and drive, so definitely let the dog steer while you're drinking. I used to only drink at stop signs and red lights. I don't encourage that. I'm not saying that that's the right way to be, but when I was my younger days, when I was wild, that's what I did. Stop signs and red lights is where I guzzled down my drink. But yeah, I think the high powered paint guns would be much better. The judges don't even speak to you. If you don't get shot, you advance. Or, if two or below, two or less shoots you, you advance. And then the way you make it to the finals is you've never gotten shot. That way, only the best of the best are there. It's not based on anybody's stupid ass thing. So that's what I think should happen. I think it'd make a better show. Especially one of them dumbasses came out and knew they were a dumbass. Pow, pow, pow. Oh yeah, tasers. That would be fun. I love, and it may be my sadistic sense of humor, but I love watching people be tased. I don't want it to happen to me, but when I see people, especially when they talk all that shit and they get tased, oh my God. Oh no, Gary, that's not how that works, buddy. If you go there and you supposedly have talent and you expect to win that contract or that show, no, that's not how that works, buddy. Oh, that would be cool. Or the floor opens up and you just drop through the floor. That would be dope. All right, we got 7 minutes. I'm watching the timer. Uh, but yeah, some big old Bugs Bunny prop, that giant fist knock you off the stage. That'd be cool. But any of that would make only truly talented people show up. None of these asshats, none of you being groomed by the judges to do what they want you to do. People who are talented, no. I mean, when I was doing stand up, it's amazing the guys that are out there touring and struggling that are better than any of the people that we see on um, TV. Yeah, but then you would get blown up. I just noticed somebody asked me, do I shave my eyebrows off? They don't show up in the light. That's weird. I have eyebrows. Huh. Maybe it's too bright. See how distracted I got? Oh, look, shiny ball. Maybe I do have some form of ADD. I like surprise like that. All right, y'all. Come on, talk, talk, talk. We're going to run out of time. But it would be awesome. Oh, and for future safety things, just because Brady said, what if y'all were the last ones saying, one of you make sure you send an email to my email address telling my wife I died. My big weekend plans, don't be jealous, but it's to work. I work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at one job, and then Tuesday through Friday at another job. So work, work, work. I know you're jealous. You wish you were me. It's not as much fun as I make it look. Yeah. And then you drop a big old boulder on their head. Beep, beep. He runs off. Boulder lands on you. You know you sucked. Nothing says you suck quite like getting a boulder dropped on your head. Even if it wasn't a real boulder, it would still suck. Oh, that's cool. I've never been to Canada. I'd like to go, but no, no, Gary, you have to sign a waiver before you come on. Man, you're Glass half empty kind of guy, huh? No, it has to be a body shot. They can't aim for your face. But yeah, this is America. They'll sue the shit out of you for anything. You hurt my feelings. I'm surprised nobody's tried to sue me yet for not liking their song. Man, that would be insane. 3.5 minutes. But yeah, anything like that, they would definitely try to sue. So that's why you have them sign the waiver. They understand the potential's there. And again, when you look at the silly ass judges most of the shows have, they probably couldn't hit the contestant. So, yeah. Yeah, body shot, you were okay. If they shoot you in the face, you fucking sucked. Oh, me? No. Tomorrow's Friday, so I work at my other job. I don't work at night anyways. I just have to get up stupid early. It's kind of weird. I have to be at both jobs at 5 o'clock in the morning, but one job I get a little more sleep because it's closer. All right. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. But yeah, it's not too bad once you get used to it. But there are mornings when I wake up and I'm like, this sucks. I wish I was rich. No, testicle shots. That really means bad news. Ooh, breaking news. Let's see what the breaking news is. Oh, wow. Breaking news. Elon Musk has hired a new CEO for Twitter and he will reduce his own role. Wow. Thank God they told me that. Phew. Oh, wow. That's pretty close to me. I work 5 a.m. till we finish. It's usually it's between 12 and 2:30. But that's part of the deal is you have to work until you're finished. They can keep us for 12 hours, but yeah, I work three. It's actually 11-hour shifts, 3 11-hour shifts on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Huh. That's pretty wild that we have pretty much the same schedule as far as hours go. All right, guys, we're counting down. Uh, Sorry I was late, but I do appreciate y'all showing up and hanging out, man. I made up for it by staying the full time. Uh, Next week I will be on time. I won't think, hey, I've got plenty of time. Let me go make coffee. But oh shit, thanks. I appreciate that. It's okay. Oh, oh yeah. I was not as bad as Axel, but yeah, kind of like an Axel Rose. That dude, that bullshit that I hear everybody talking about. Oh shit, it's 2 hours. Hey guys, I really, really appreciate y'all being here. I hope y'all have a great week, and I will see you next Thursday, same Bob time, same Bob channel. Peace.